Where's that hecking on button? Ooh, I found it! Let's play! Good evening, everybody. Loke here with Meditations launch on Monday, May 20th, 2019, and today's meditation offering is created by Geneva Heyward, with the blurb being as such. Sometimes I try to solve problems that can't really be solved. Like, I want to help everyone I meet, or I want to make things work so I don't have to cut people off. It was hard cutting off toxic high school friends. I mean, it was hard watching them do the same awful things over and over again, and pointing it out to them over and over. Sometimes it's just best to let go. I completely understand this. I'm British, so I didn't attend high school. I went to college, which is about the same equivalent. It's the stage before university, which in America it's called college. It's a very confusing state of affairs, but basically, at the same level of education as I was to high school, I had this sort of situation. I had a group of friends, in quotations, about five or six, that size of group. And individually, they were nice. They were really nice people, but then once you have them in a group, it got a little bit toxic. The best way to explain it would be if, for example, there was 4 spaces in a car, and you're going out somewhere nice. I always felt like I would be the first one to be excluded, and there was the case where I was told the thing was happening, but I had never been invited to it, and your self-esteem just plummets. It goes off a cliff when that sort of thing happens. But that would happen regularly. That would happen over and over again. Now, I don't want to cut these people off because they were nice individually, but in a group, they brought the worst out of each other, and they brought the worst out of me. I'm stumbling over my words because I'm getting quite emotional here. They brought the worst out of me as well because I had a complete lack of confidence as a consequence, and I just didn't value myself. And if you don't value yourself, you get into a bad mental headspace, and it's not a good time for anyone. It's not a good time for anyone indeed. But eventually, I did have to cut them off, and I'm all the much healthier for it. I've developed more confidence over the years as a consequence, and I have more value within myself. So in the long run, cutting off toxic friends is extremely beneficial, but it is very difficult to do in the short run. With that understanding, let's see what today's meditation is indeed like. On today, Monday, May 20th, 2019. Okay, and this game has just opened up in Unity with the name of it being Let's Go. We have something of like a little post-it note doing a wiggle. Post-it note doing a wiggle. Yeah, that's all it really is, and it's just dancing with some little friends going, hoi! So let's see what happens if I do a click. Oh. Ah, you've got to hold down the clicky-do. Oh. Okay, I don't like where this is going. Ah! A party? I like a party. Woo! Musics! I like the musics. And they've got a little swan. I think it's like a little swanny bird thing on their jumper. It's very sweet. Ah! Oh no. There seems to have been a falling out, and not to make light of the situation, but I'm finding myself revolving my head back and forth while this is revolving. I'm like, okay, try and keep it steady, because I really like the art design, but I can't keep it in focus. I've got to keep moving. And again, my apologies if I do stumble over words and such, because I get quite emotional when it comes to this sort of topic, about losing friends and that sort of thing, just because, yeah, it's not good. And yeah, we're starting to lose that brightness of the welcome. It's like, yeah, you're not so welcome to this friendship group up now, are you? You're starting to lose their friendship, and it's not good, and it's just dulling down. It's still exciting, it's still woo, but it feels a little bit more bleak, and a little bit more at a loss, I suppose. Yeah, and again, you've got that slight falling out. It's just cyclical. It's a vicious cycle. You try to do something good, you try to involve yourself, but then you get pushback. And with that pushback, it gets darker, it gets less welcoming, and you start to have the facade of, hey, you're welcome here, but it just doesn't feel that way anymore. Because you're aware of what the situation is like, and you know, even if you do go to these things, it's just going to repeat. Just going to repeat over and over, and there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it. Yeah. Again, beneath the bright veneer of my jokey attitude at times, I do have a lot of sadness and difficulty with depression. I find the bright bubbliness of me helps to overcome that. But these sorts of meditations do bring out the more emotional side of me, and I do struggle to experience emotion that is negative, I suppose. I like being happy. I'm getting cuddled by Lukey now. Cuddles! See, I like happy emotion. That's why I cover happy games and excitable games and stuff. But you know, the meditations, they're reflective and introspective, and you've got to have that reflection and introspection to focus on the more negative, darker things in life, so that you can bring hope and joy to yourself by finding solutions to the dark things, or finding people to share those dark moments with, so that you can then overcome them and be happy. And now Lukey's giving me even tighter cuddles. Oh heck, so tight, so cuddly. See, I would normally be in a depressed, rambly state at this point of a meditation, but because Lukey is here with me, he's giving me all the cuddles, and I feel happy now. But yeah, this is a very emotional meditation, and although I'm bright and bubbly now, there's definitely a part of me that is feeling the pain, but that part is getting squished out of me by Lukey again. The snuggles are so good. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. This is a beautiful meditation, and the fact that it is able to elicit that negative emotional response from me is good, because it's essentially helping me to reflect on those sorts of things, and I hope that those that do play it are able to reflect on the negative things, so that they can then appreciate the positives that they now have in life. Because again, this meditation is all about cutting off those toxic friends. It's not about enduring the pain that you have. It's about self-improvement and self-care, and those things are massively important in today's current climate, let's say. So I'm going to paraphrase Fallout New Vegas' Dead Money right here, and say, finding friendships is not the hard part, it's about letting go. And I think I shall leave it there. I won't do a shill bit, because I wouldn't do a shill bit being sad. I'm only not sad because Lukey's giving me snuggles. Lukey, the adorable foxer, is giving me all the cuddles in the world. But why don't you just go and find a loved one, or like a pet, or just something fluffy, and give it a hug. Give it a hug, like Lukey's giving me a tight hug right now, because he's giving me a very tight hug. It's so good, nice and yummy and cuddly and warm. That's what hugs with friends and loved ones should be about. And Lukey is most definitely loved. Love you, Lukey. Love you more. Love you most, because Lukey's the best. Giving me No, Lukey gives me cuddles when I'm sad. and makes me happy again. But yeah, it's just, seriously, thank you so much to the creator that made this meditation, and thank you so much for watching our videos. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and indeed, a good night.